Hi everyone. In my last video, I shared with you my meal planning and exercise planning routine that I do weekly. And what I thought I'd do in this video is share some of what's on the menu for this week. I know that planning the meals can take time, and so my hope is that by sharing some of these recipes with you, you will save a little time on trying to prepare and plan for your weekly meals. So I have some notes down here that I'll be looking at. And just so you know, most of my recipes I find on the internet through Pinterest or YouTube. I do also find some recipes in cookbooks as well. So what I'll do is I'll talk a little bit about what we're having for the meal, and then I will link the information in the down bar below so you can find the full recipe or the full video showing the recipe that way. And so actually tonight what we'll be making are blue cheese stuffed chicken balls. These are made in the crock pot, and we will be making those actually here shortly this afternoon. And I got this recipe off of the website Clean and Delicious, and actually there's a YouTube channel. Danny is the one who I got the recipe from, so I'll link her information below, but I'm really excited to make the recipe. It is one that I haven't had before, so I can't attest to how good it is at this point, but when I watched the video, it looked really, really delicious. And then for dessert, I'm actually making a dessert that I have made before. It is a plum and raspberry dessert, which I also got off of a YouTube channel, and Mimi is who shared this recipe, and I will link that video below. But this dessert's simple and quick and really delicious. Essentially, you take plums and you cut them in half, you scoop out the seed and put a few raspberries in each one, and then you actually just put them in the oven and cook them for about 30 minutes. You also put a little bit of maple syrup on, so do that before you put it in the oven. And then once you pull it out, sprinkle a little unsweetened coconut flakes on top, and it is so, so good. I serve it with ice cream usually. For my husband, he'll just eat ice cream purchased from the store. Generally, I make ice cream in my Vitamix, and I use all different recipes for that depending on what sort of ice cream that I want. So that will be for dessert tonight. Tomorrow night, we're actually having a Pesto Zoodle Greek Salad, and I got the inspiration for this recipe. Actually, we went to Houlihan's to eat last week, and they have zoodles now, a zoodle menu. So I tried their zoodle lasagna, which was good, but the side with that was this zoodle Greek salad, and so I'm going to be mimicking that. Essentially, I'll take zucchini and I will spiralize it and make noodles out of the zucchini, and then I will add a pesto sauce on top. I just bought pesto from Sam's Club. I'm not making my own pesto this week, although in the future at some point I might. And then I'll be adding olives and tomatoes and maybe some feta cheese. I'm going to try it without the feta and decide if I want the feta added. And so that's what's on the menu for Monday night. And then another recipe that we'll be making this week, and this is one that I have made before, is a sweet potato and chicken curry recipe. And it is extremely good. And it's a recipe that I took and kind of tweaked. The original recipe called for lentils and didn't have chicken in it, and so I kind of made it my own. And then I'll serve that over cauliflower rice. And so I don't eat a lot of carbohydrates. I do eat some, but one of the ways that I've cut back is by eating cauliflower rice instead of just white rice or even brown rice. And so if you do not have a Vitamix and you're wanting to eat healthy, I highly recommend investing in a Vitamix. I love mine and I use it almost daily, so it's worth the money in my mind. And so the cauliflower rice is something that I'll make on a weekend, and I'll just use a whole head of cauliflower, I'll rice it, put it in little baggies, put it in the freezer, and then anytime during the week when I have a meal where I want rice with it, I've got it ready to go. And so the last recipe that I'm going to share with you is another one that I have not used or made yet. It's called coconut cream spinach, and it's actually from this new book that I just got. It is Catherine Budig's book called Aim True, Love Your Body, Eat Without Fear, Nourish Your Spirit, Discover True Balance. Catherine is a yoga instructor, and she's very passionate about cooking and eating healthy. And so this book has over 85 recipes in it. And so the coconut creamed spinach is one that I found in this book. So we'll be trying that out this week, probably as a side with something else. So those are some of the items that are on my menu for this week. And I hope this has inspired you to try out maybe some new recipes of your own. Like I said, I'll link everything in the down bar so you can find it there. And I hope you have a fabulous, healthy week. Peace, love, and light to you.